Hey, lightning! Have you heard? Nope.
The Truck Show. We're gonna show you what we know. We're gonna answer what the truck. 'Cause truck rhymes with the Truck Show. We have the lifted, we have the lowered, and everything in between. We'll talk about trucks that run on diesel and the ones that run on gasoline. The Truck Show, the Truck Show, the Truck Show, whoa, whoa.
It's the Truck Show with your hosts, Lightning and Holman.
This episode of the Truck Show podcast, Have You Heard?, is proudly presented by Nissan. Nissan has a truck for every need, along with the legendary Nissan durability. Test drive your next truck at a local Nissan dealer today, or point your browser to nissanusa.com, where you can use the build and price tool to configure a Nissan truck that fits your lifestyle.
And when you're thinking about adding power or improving fuel economy, Banks has over 65 years of experience. Whether it's cold air intakes or exhaust systems, tuning, throttle control, charge air cooling, lubrication components, and much more, no one offers smarter, safer, 50-state emissions-compliant performance parts than Gale Banks. You'll find the best engineered parts for your truck at bankspower.com.
And when you're looking for quality, full synthetic lubrication for your truck, AMSOIL has you covered with motor oil, lubricants and protectants, grease, additives, and more. AMSOIL synthetic lubricants deliver wear protection, engine cleanliness, and fuel efficiency that conventional oils simply can't match. Find out how AMSOIL synthetic lubricants can save you money and time by helping your vehicles run better and last longer than with conventional oils at AMSOIL.com. When it comes to lubrication, AMSOIL is the leader in synthetics.
There has never been a better time to buy a retractable bed cover at EGRUSA.com. EGR just kicked off a huge sale. You can get up to 30% off plus a rebate of $250 on all manual roll track bed covers. Let me say that again. You can save up to 30% off the best roll top tonneau cover on the market, the Roll Track. Plus, get an additional $250 rebate. Hit their online store today at EGRUSA.com.
Lightning, there's no way that you did not hear about this.
Wait, that sounds like a double negative. I don't know how to answer that.
Did you hear that this is not a thing that you should know about, it, but you should that it is? Or not?
How about no?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
I don't either because...
Do you have truck news? That's what this episode is. It's called Have You Heard? Truck Mother News.
You know, if you were done berating me and you would look up at our screen, you would see...
the Truck Show Podcast logo. It's flipping to a photo. Here we go.
The world's ugliest truck!
That's a Kia... What is that? What is that?
New
That's a
Kia Tasman pickup that we've been teasing. Now that the camo's off, it's been revealed, and it should be reviled.
There's no way that's real. Is that real? No.
Yep.
They're making that?
Yeah, not here in the U.S., but for the rest of the country.
For the rest of the country?
Sorry. Not here for us in the U.S., but for the rest of the world.
There's no way they're making that.
Yeah, they are.
This is...
I don't even know how to describe it.
What your 7-year-old daughter drew this.
It looks like a boot that has the mouth of a bulldog, that has the face of a angry fish with a bunch of crap hanging off of it.
Everything is wrong with this truck.
Let me say it this way.
What is up with the fenders? Why are the fenders misshapen? Why are the wheel wells misshapen?
If you hated the Cybertruck, you will now think it is a piece of industrial art worthy of the, was it the Guggenheim or something?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Everything about this is absolutely wrong. That is the ugliest front end I've ever seen. Why?
This is Kia's first truck, and it's going to be going up against the international or global Ford Ranger and Toyota Hilux.
Yeah, good luck.
Powered by either gas or diesel engine, single and double cab versions, even a chassis cab, and you can get it with a stick.
Now, the back wants to look like a Gladiator. It's not.
It wants to look better than the front.
What?
I think it's better because this is better going than coming.
No, wait a minute. Hold on a second. What's wrong? Those fenders, I can't even describe to you how ugly they are. What is happening there?
They look like mustaches.
They are.
That are hovering above the wheels.
You know what? This is Mario's mustache Like, because they're square mustaches, like in an 8-bit video game.
At least it's body on frame.
I don't care.
The interior
It doesn't take away how ugly that it
is
doesn't. It doesn't help.
Rivian-esque. And the
What's Rivian-esque?
The interior.
Oh, the interior.
It's way better than the outside.
You're right. The interior is passable.
So the 2.5-liter gas engine is 277 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque. Says that it'll do 0 to 62, which is 100 kilometers, in 8.5 seconds and top out at 115 miles an hour. And then in Australia, you can get the 2.2-liter turbo diesel, which is 207 horsepower and 325 pound-feet of torque. Same top speed, but takes a full 10.4 seconds to reach 100 kilometers, which is, again, 62.
What is the automotive equivalent to this truck? What is as ugly?
Citron, anything?
No. There's got to be something even uglier.
So it's got a maximum tow capacity of 7,700 pounds. Payload is up to 2,600 pounds. It's got double wishbone front suspension and a solid rear axle with leaf springs.
I think that this is
forward
probably
water
got,
up to 31 inches.
This has got all the accoutrement that any truck owner would want.
The accoutrement that you will need. Accoutrement!
But it's just god-awful looking.
How about you say at least it doesn't look like anything else? Can you give them props for that?
Yeah, they've done a nice job. They have. The one place I could see this is like safari, like in Australia or something, but I can't wrap my head around the side profile of this thing.
How about the front?
The front's equally as
No, it's horrible.
awful.
I'm trying to think of what the front looks like.
It's an animal with the eyes that are too far apart.
I don't know.
It's a hammerhead shark.
No, you know what it is?
But
is
with the nose of a pug, it's a pug.
It was a fish that lived near the nuke plant.
Yes.
Out discharged.
That's
and
the
then-
one.
Yeah,
That's it. It's the one in The Simpsons.
Yeah, the three-eyed fish. It's hideous.
I wish that Kia logo were bigger on the tailgate. Oh wait, it's the whole tailgate.
At least you know what it is.
They should not be proud of that.
That is. There you go. There's a African oasis picture for you. Look better there.
No, that is so weird that they made this.
It's
What in the world?
It's awful. All right, in other news, Katie
You guys,
Lighting.
you're going to listen to me. You're listening, guys. While you're listening to the show, Google this.
Kia Tasman.
Kia Tasman, and you're going to go like,
Yeah.
holy shit, it's everything. It's as ugly as they're describing.
Got a lot of swearing on this episode.
Yeah, I can't. I'm tired.
All right.
It's all going to come out.
Hey, Lighting, have you heard?
No!
I don't think so.
The Arizona Proving Grounds in Yucca were basically, they're selling it.
I heard this, and I, of course, immediately saw Cody, a.k.a. Whistling Diesel, say, how much? I want to buy it.
4,000 acres in Arizona, and they're cutting it to save money, which sounds really dumb because it gives you the best hot weather testing opportunities and helps to develop cars. I don't know why you would walk away from that.
I don't know, but it will be interesting to see if anyone purchases it.
No, somebody will definitely purchase it. I mean, it's a turnkey automotive proving grounds. It's right there on your way to Kingman, Arizona.
But like, who needs this? Like, does Rivian need it, or
Who knows? Somebody will buy it. Somebody will buy it.
For automotive purposes, or just?
Well, you would hope so.
You know, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, where else are you going to replace a fully vetted proving grounds? Think of all the awesome vehicles that have been made here: Jeep Cherokee XJs and Dodge Durangos and
Did the TRX,
RHOs
did the
and
TRX
Jeep
spend any time there?
Mojaves. Yeah. Hey, Lighting, have you heard?
No.
So Mopar unveiled a 2025 Ram 2500 Power Wagon at SEMA just a couple days ago. It's going to be our first look at the 2025 redesign, so I'm looking forward to it because I haven't seen any out in the wild yet, and so this is going to have the new big giant grille. Now, I don't think the Power Wagon grille is super pretty, but it actually looks okayish on this concept.
Because it's all black and you don't
Yeah,
really see it, but it has it has a grid pattern that goes different directions, and it's odd.
It's
I don't hate it,
but
or
our
anything.
buddy,
it's just not. It's weird.
Our buddy Bernard did a bunch of rack stuff on it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, look at those Lightning racks. Yeah, you're right.
So he's going to be there, and I think it's actually a pretty cool concept.
I like
sure,
the graphics package. It's cool. It's very topographical.
Yeah, and there's a few little concept touches. I'm curious to see the interior for the first time in person, just because there's not a lot of info out on the new HDs yet. So this will be a fun way to see it in person.
These have the new engines, right? After they got rid of Cummins, correct?
Hey, Lighting, have you heard?
No.
No. Would it be awesome if I actually started the rumor that Ram was letting go of Cummins?
No. Just like your video went viral and caused you a bunch of headaches, you want to start with Cummins now?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So car research firm IC Cars has a list of America's most loved vehicles based on how long they're kept by original owners. And sadly, GM vehicles are completely devoid from this list. And only one American vehicle, the Ford Escape Hybrid, made it to the top 13 most loved cars. If you're GM, do you care? I mean, it sounds. I would think you probably do.
I mean, I feel like you're like, oh, that sucks, but it's not going to slow down your sales.
I know, but
Where's my list here?
here's your list: top 13 most loved cars.
The whole top of the list is Toyota. That's insane. Followed by Honda.
I'll go backwards. Subaru
right.
Forester, Honda Ridgeline, Toyota Tundra, Nissan Versa, Lexus IS, Toyota RAV4, Ford Escape Hybrid, Honda CR-V, Toyota Prius, Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Highlander,
and number
Toyota Camry Highlander,
2 and 1.
Camry Hybrid, Toyota Highlander Hybrid.
So that number 1, the best, is the Toyota Highlander Hybrid.
Yeah. Now, the most loved brands also don't include General Motors. That would be, going backwards, Subaru, Hyundai, Mazda, Lexus, Honda, Toyota.
I got to stop you for 1 second here. And I don't disagree with this list, but I question, why do people love the Toyota? Is it because they don't have the most personality? They have the best longevity and durability.
Because they drive it and they don't give them any problems, so they don't think about their cars.
But is that loving it? If you have a person in your family that's super boring, do you love them?
Stop. The premise of the study was loving it equated to keeping it the longest.
I see.
So
okay.
they told you that.
That pencils. All right.
All right. Most loved trucks from 4 to 1.
Uh-huh.
That would be the Nissan Frontier.
Ooh.
Honda Ridgeline.
Damn.
Toyota Tundra.
Sure.
Toyota Tacoma.
That makes sense.
And nothing.
Indisputable.
Nothing beyond fourth place on this particular list. So I don't know why, but
okay.
I guess this is above average. Hey, Lightning, have you heard?
No.
Those are Ram fans. Nothing made it on the list.
All right, well, then we'll throw something to the Ram guys. Apparently, the 2025 Ram RHO drive impressions are in, and everybody says it's freaking awesome.
I saw some guys getting some air.
Yo, big air.
Yeah.
So it's got better front to rear balance because it doesn't have the V8 hanging over the nose. All-wheel drive, four-wheel drive transfer case has been tuned to provide more rear-wheel bias in certain modes. And basically, it's just everybody says it's a lot of fun, but they're missing that V8.
Yeah, how does it sound? That's the whole thing. It says it does not there's a sentence right there. It does not have the whine of the supercharger.
Well, of course it
doesn't. I know it doesn't, but
so 540 horsepower, 521 pound-feet of torque, so no slouch at all. Considering the Raptor 3.5 liter EcoBoost is 450 horses.
Says it does not have the bandit-like character of the TRX.
Well, the TRX is special, although it does do 0 to 60 in 5 seconds.
Oh, that's going. It says 71,990. Oof.
So, well, it's better than 100.
It is.
It's also a lower starting point than the F-150 Raptor.
I wonder what's going to happen to the price of the TRXs once they're done.
I think they're they are donezo.
I mean, they're
donezo. They're donezo. They're not making
24 was last year? I thought 25 was last year.
No, done. RHO replaced it.
Okay, that's right.
New vehicle.
Okay. So interesting. It'll be interesting to see if Lightning made a good choice or poor choice economically.
Well, it depends if you're going to sell it or not. If you're selling it, you probably did a good choice in about 6 months. So anyway, there's a really cool RHO in the Mopar booth. They also added a bunch of things like stickers to it and 5-inch dual wall tip exhaust.
Those are hideous. Listen, I like the truck, but the Ram bar, which is the headache rack thing, whatever, is so ugly. I can't wrap my head around how people like that.
Yet, if you would have gotten one, you maybe
gotten one. What?
Gotten one, you could put a zip tied a piece of plywood across from the uprights and
I'm
protect your rear window.
I get it, but no, I think this is not good looking. It's like a great modern truck that you've just strapped a piece of bent tube over it. It's just weird.
Good for customers. They don't have to do anything with that.
Yeah.
Hey, Lightning, have you heard?
No.
Things at Volkswagen aren't great. They're talking about closing up to 3 factories in Germany, could lay off tens of thousands of employees. Basically, the automakers are facing pressure because of costs, and they need to reduce them. There's tepid demand around the globe, and competition is increasing. And then also, the globalist agenda is not being kind to car companies. So I think Ford, some other companies, especially in Europe and the EU, man, they're looking for alternatives like crazy right now for plants and stuff.
Look, it's the governments of all of our countries.
Hate us.
They they're pushing the auto manufacturers hard to go EV. And EVs are, we push back collectively as a society.
And they hate us for it.
And they are not selling cars. And now they have problems. So good on us that we stood our ground firmly.
Hey, Lighting, have you heard?
No.
The Kia Tasman will be available in a chassis cab.
That is
Betterish
because it's tone on tone. The fender still, I can't explain this fender. Go Kia Tasman on your freaking Google and laugh with me. That's bonkers that they're making this.
I don't even hate the fenders as much as I hate the front.
You know what that is?
It's like a Art
realized what
Deco
this
locomotive.
is. No, this is your grand uncle Joey, and he's bald on top, but he's got the hair on above his ears. It's crazy. It's an old bald man.
Are you saying that thing looks like Dr. Phil?
That's exactly what I'm saying it is.
He's the automotive equivalent of Dr. Phil. So Scout's already teasing that they're planning a third model.
That's great. And I will tell you that after we did the last Have You Heard Truck News, I went deeper on the Scout website, and I have to say it's the only thing I've seen that would make me even consider
Taking away your $100 Tesla Cybertruck deposit and putting it on Scout?
I've ignored that. That's gone. I don't. Okay. That's like gone. I just flushed that money.
Do
down
they
the
ever
toilet.
give you your money back?
Never offered it. Nothing.
That's
There's no correspondence.
Weird. That's like, I don't like your truck. I want my money back. By the way, I want to give it to Scout.
I don't even know where I would go to get that money back. I mean, I suppose I don't know, but it's gone,
reverse your credit
whatever.
card. I didn't get my truck out of this.
I don't know. My thing about the Scout though, it's the first one that makes me think like, is the TRX a lifetime ownership truck? Like, will I have it forever, or is the Scout the one that gets me over the edge where I try electrification? This might be it.
Well, there have been hints from people saying the third model will be part of a different later phase, but could involve a two-door Scout with a removable roof to compete against Jeep and Rivian.
Now, I wouldn't be interested in that, but that's a new
I think
thing.
they're smart because
I think it is smart.
Jeep's going electric with the next JM. So,
did we break that news? Do we know about that?
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
out
breaking
there. It's
the
out there.
JM?
It's out there.
Okay.
It's out there.
I think that's a really good move for Scout. It's not my cup of tea, but I think people will dig it.
I'm still as excited this week as I was last week.
Yeah.
Even though I think it does not look like a Rivian. Hey, Lightning, have you heard?
No.
I don't think so.
You know, it's more polarizing than that last little election thing we just had.
No.
How about a 2001 F-350 7.3 5-speed manual with 8,000 miles for $75,000?
The one that you talked about on our last episode?
Yeah, I put it up for a vote.
Yeah?
My wife voted down that proposition, so it's still available.
The Truck Show Podcast is a production of Truck Famous LLC. This podcast was created by Sean Homan and Jay Tillis with production elements by DJ Omar Khan. If you like what you've heard, please open your Apple Podcast or Spotify app and give us a 5-star rating. And if you're a fan, there's no better way to show your support than by patronizing our sponsors. Some vehicles may have been harmed during the making of this podcast.